Someone who can really lead somebody in a way.
Someone who impacts others, changes how people think or how they like work or do anything in life.
Probably one of mine is NF. He's a rapper, up-and-coming artist, performing artist. And he portrays a lot of his emotion in his music, and his slogan's real music, you know? So it's real, it's authentic, and it makes you feel something when he expresses his art.
JB, he's just genuinely trying to be himself, and he doesn't try to be anybody else. He has such a big platform, and he's using it for good now. That would be mine, definitely.
There's this verse that I really love that talks about how we're called to walk in light. And I love that because I feel like that's just how Jesus was in his time on earth. And I think that I want to model that because there's just so many things in the world that really try to steal your light and break your spirit. And I think keeping a spirit of kindness is a challenge. And I think that it would be impressive to be remembered for being a kind person who walks in light, you know, in spite of the darkness that's in the world.
I'd say one of mine would be reliable. I mean, part of my story was growing up, falling away, going down a dark path. I had like an organization, I had a church that was there for me, but I don't feel like I had that one person that was really able to pull me out of it. If somebody needs something, like I want them to know that I can call him. I know he'll be there.
A few of my friends, I wouldn't even necessarily call it a friend. I think a few of my really, really good like best friends, because I feel like they've impacted my life in so many ways I don't even know how to explain it. I can't really word it in any other way. That's just the best way I can describe it.
I'd probably say my cousins because I'm like the middle cousin. So I grew up with a few older and a few younger. So I always looked up to my older cousins and they were always the model kid basically. Like one is getting like a degree in music theory and teaching music, and one is starting to get into being like a pastor. I always looked up to them and saw them as, if I want to be successful, I should try to base my morals around these people.
Huh.
Yeah.
Probably because, yeah, he kind of just, like if he did all of these things, like now with YouTube and the news and all this stuff,
he would be like documented. Like when he would like preach randomly on the street, I think that either people would be like, okay, that's weird, or they would be like, let's video it and put it up online.
Especially if he was like walking on water and you post it on YouTube, you know how many like views that would get? Like, and like
there
likes?
would probably always be like haters who went around and be like, oh, it's just photoshopped.
Would he be known as an influencer or a nuisance?
There'd be
Based off of the
controversy.
word.
Probably both.
There'd be controversy about it.
Especially in the medical field. Just random people like randomly curing diseases. It's like we were studying him.
What are the facts?
Like what if he just went around and cured corona and stuff? And then it's just like, well, we spent all this time on this vaccine and now he's just
It's gone.
I think that it would really just be a shame to like have influence and not use it for good. I just don't see why anyone would use their platform to spread negativity, especially if they have the ability to reach people and positively affect them. I think that it's just always important to take the influence that you have seriously because you never know who you could impact. So
Influence can turn into reputation. That's it, right? Reputation. Yeah, I think it turns into that a lot, and you should be careful with it because, like, basically whatever you're influencing can turn into that, and you just gotta really focus on what you have. Like, if you have the power to do it, you gotta know how to use it, I guess. Yeah, great power comes great responsibility.
It is.
Spider-Man.
We believe in the youth! Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Also, you can't find that much mud nowadays, except for light, especially in the cities.
in the ground, you just
but like,
Use some water.
you can't find that much mud nowadays.
well, like if we looked outside right now, there's like pavement,
I can see
gravel.
dirt.
All right,
Right
whatever.
under the tree.